Last time I was up with Larry, we were talking about frogs and muskie fishing. And he was telling me there's no real frog specifically made for fishing over slop that's completely weedless. So during the trade show, we started sculpting something up, and let me show you a little bit how we did it. Here we're making an oversized paddle tail frog for muskie fishing over slop. First we got to sculpt the piece we want to make. Make sure the master is exactly what you want, because the silicone rubber is going to pick up the exact detail. Next we're going to make a mold box using corrugated plastic. The corrugated plastic can be cut to follow the exact contour and shape of the original piece that we're sculpting. When making the mold box, we want about 1/4 inch around the outside of the part. Anything more than that is going to waste silicone. Once the mold box is sealed, we're ready to pour our silicone rubber. Here we're using Alumilite's High Strength 2. We mixed it thoroughly, and then we're just going to slowly pour it from one corner of the mold box and let it flow naturally around our item. This is going to cure overnight, and it's going to pick up the exact detail of our sculpture. When the silicone is cured, go ahead and break your mold box apart and remove it from the mold base. Then you can simply flex the silicone rubber mold and remove your sculpted original. In this example, we didn't bake the polymeric clay, so it's still flexible. The benefit of this is we could actually reuse it if we wanted to. After demolding the original, you're ready to start pouring baits. Here we've mixed up some Alumisol with green dye and some of our pearlescent powder. Slowly pour this into the mold and allow it to cool. Once the Alumisol cools, flex the mold, remove your bait, trim any flash off that needs to be trimmed, and you're ready to go fishing. Let's show you what we're looking at for rigging this up. We're using some Owner Beast twist lock hooks so we can run the thing pretty weedless. And what we're doing is we're just going to screw 2 twist locks right into the nose. And then we're going to run our leader right through it. And let's see how it runs. Now what we can do is we can actually run the hooks right up through, just like you would if you were largemouth fishing. And here we are, a big paddle tail roadkill frog, as Larry called it. We'll pinch these together, rig it up, throw it out, and see what it looks like.
not bad for the first prototype. The next thing we can actually do is we can actually start to cut the sidewalls off to make it a thinner profile. We can cut the legs down, maybe make the legs a little bit thinner to see and keep the tails a little bit bigger to see how it paddles. A lot of different things that we can play around with this, but for the first prototype, I think it's pretty good.